Hello, beautiful souls. Thank you for being here. I'm Jaden, and I'm going to be doing a collective pick a card singles love reading for you today. Just remember that this is a collective reading, not a personal one, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Also, I'm not a professional counselor and I'm not familiar with your personal situation, so I can't advise you as to whether you should stay in a relationship or not. The best advice I can give you is to take time to yourself and tap into your own intuition. Only you know what's best for you. And if you are in an abusive relationship, please reach out to a toll-free crisis number in your area. Now, let's get on to the good stuff. As you can see, there are 3 piles to choose from. From left to right, pile 1 is represented by the pink rose quartz crystal. Pile 2 is represented by the red orangey star or Merkaba. And pile 3 is represented by the blue sodalite crystal. Please take at least 1 deep breath before choosing your pile. If you find the pile you chose doesn't feel right, then feel free to pick another. Timestamps are included below in the description box for easy access. Thank you, and I'll see you on the other side. Pile 1, your pre-selected cards are compatibility and deep in your heart you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Your first tarot cards are Death, the 9 of Wands, and the 5 of Cups. Your oracle cards are Passion Ignited, Fulfillment of Wishes, Third Eye Chakra. Your messages from the angels are Rising Above, Launching Your Journey, and Listening with Your Heart. Pile 1, I can see that you've either recently ended a relationship or you will do so shortly. What's interesting about this reading is that I don't see you experiencing a lot of pain or heartbreak over this breakup. You feel like you've done all you can to mend and rescue this relationship. And your heart and intuition are telling you that you are not happy in this relationship and it is time to end it, even though you may have invested a lot of time and energy into this relationship in the past. It looks like there have been issues of compatibility in this relationship, indicated by the 2 birds and the couple flying in opposite directions. And this ending may even be amicable. I can see that you've decided to rise above whatever situation has led you to this conclusion, and that you are feeling passionate and excited about your future and this fresh start. And so you should be, because the fulfillment of wishes is on your horizon. This card indicates that Spirit is purifying and cleansing the situation, and long-awaited wishes will come to fruition. And this is a direct result of you listening to your intuition and messages from Spirit and following your heart. Good for you, Pile 1. I'm wishing you all the very best. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Hello, Pile number 2. You were given an extra card in the pre-shuffled messages. Your first messages are reparenting yourself and the distorted feminine, as well as the freedom card, which says, there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Your tarot cards are the 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, and Hanged Man. Your oracle cards are Triumph, Standing Your Ground, and Emotional Loss. Your messages from the angels are Rising Above, Flying Free, and Revealing Radiance. Pile 2, the first thing that is very clear to me is that you may have grown up with parents or significant adults around you who did not have the healthiest of relationships. As a result, you've been imprinted with a distorted feminine wound, and it does not matter if you identify as male or female, because we all have feminine and masculine energies within us. For example, you may have been raised by a mother who had a husband or multiple boyfriends who did not treat her well, and perhaps were abusive, but she stayed in these relationships anyway. Having observed these dynamics as a child, you, now as an adult, tend to settle for less than you deserve, or you don't speak up for yourself, even when your needs are not being met. It looks like you have identified this wound and have started to reparent yourself. If you have not done so already, it's time to start. I can't stress enough how important it is to do your healing work. Otherwise, we will continue to repeat painful patterns in our lives. You can do so by seeking help from a professional counselor, or through energetic healing, or through prayer and or journaling. Honestly, whatever feels right to you. In addition to this, focusing on what you love, like a creative project, can be very helpful, as well as being thankful for all the good things in your life. Take stock. Not everything is horrible. It doesn't really matter what modality you use. They all help. We become aware of subconscious patterns playing out in our lives, which allows us to make the necessary changes. What I'm about to share with you is extremely important, and it's hard-earned wisdom I've gained in my own life. This does not just apply to intimate relationships or romantic relationships. It applies to all relationships in our lives. When you do your healing work, it doesn't mean that you will no longer be attracted to Mr. or Miss not so right for you, but you will start noticing the red flags sooner and start getting out of bad relationships much faster. For example, perhaps in the past you would stay in a bad relationship for years. Once you start doing your healing work, you may only stay for a couple of months or a couple of weeks, and eventually only a couple of days. Your tolerance for BS will get shorter and shorter. This is the universe's way of testing you to see if you've learned the lesson, ensuring you will not settle for anything less than you truly deserve. Once you have fully integrated the lessons and demonstrated your healing to the universe, then Mr. or Miss Right will finally enter your life. Spirit's advice to you is to stand firm in your commitment to heal your wounds, to not settle for anything less than you deserve. You deserve a loving partner who respects your boundaries and treats you like the queen or king you are. You are about to rise above and fly free from the past, my beautiful soul. You are like the pearl formed in darkness, but now your true beauty is about to be revealed to the world for all to see and admire. And before I let you go, pile 2, Spirit is guiding me to mention this, and please note this is not a paid promotion. If this resonates with you, consider checking out the Crappy Childhood Fairy channel on YouTube, where you will find lots of great resources that are free. She does very excellent work on past childhood trauma and current relationships, whether they are with your family or romantic or platonic. Well, that's all I have for you today, pile 2. Thank you for being here. And I'm wishing you all the very best. Welcome, pile number 3. For the pre-selected shuffled cards, you have received Boundaries and Embrace, which says, through each other, you find the missing pieces. You have received 4 tarot cards The other two piles received only three. You've received the Five of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Cups, and Ten of Pentacles. Your oracle cards are Authority, Mental Conflict, and Fertility. Your messages from the angels are soaring into joy, embracing the future, and making a difference. Pile number 3, I can see that you've just entered into a new relationship or you're about to enter into a new relationship. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor and you cannot believe your good luck. This new relationship is with someone who reflects the King of Pentacles energy, so congratulations. This person may be either male or female. This individual is well established. They may own their own home and car. They may run a successful business of their own or hold a high position of authority in a company or corporation. They could even be retired. Perhaps they retired early, but are financially well off. They have an excellent pension plan and or savings in the bank. They are confident and secure in themselves and have much life experience. Pile number 3, you're going to be feeling like you hit the jackpot. This person makes you feel like you have so many more options available for your future, and you're daydreaming about all of them. Now, here's the caveat. Spirit has one warning for you about this relationship, or really any relationship you enter into. You may have been guilty of doing this in the past. As excited as you are about this new relationship, do not completely lose yourself in this relationship. And what I mean by this is that there is a need to maintain healthy boundaries. For example, maybe you love going for a run every morning and or working out at the gym 3 or 4 times a week. Maintaining your health is important to you. But your new partner doesn't like to work out in the same way you do, or they are not as into physical fitness as you are. Do not give up running or working out at the gym. Continue to prioritize your health. Another example which Spirit is urging me to share with you is if you're a parent and your kids mean the world to you, but you only get to see them on the weekend and they're with their other parent the rest of the week. And perhaps you're feeling torn between spending time with your new partner or with your kids. The answer, of course, is to choose your children. In a healthy relationship with a healthy partner, your partner will understand that your children are your priority. And after a suitable amount of time, your partner will be able to meet your kids and you'll all be able to spend time together. Another example might be you being passionate about the environment or some other social issue that is really important to you. Don't give this up. If you begin to give up the things you love, you will grow resentful eventually. Resentful because you are no longer doing the things you love and the things that are important to you and make you feel happy and emotionally stable and balanced. You will grow resentful of your partner for making you give up the things you love, whether they asked you to do so or not. So enjoy this new relationship. Embrace your future together. Let yourself soar to new heights, but maintain your boundaries. Continue to do the things that bring you joy and are important to you. This may cause a bit of mental conflict for you at first. For example, you think this new partner may get upset about you setting these boundaries. But if he or she is truly the King of Pentacles, they will only respect you all the more for maintaining your boundaries. Well, that's all I have for you today, pile number 3. Thank you for being here, and I'm wishing you all the very best.